Cheers. Happy birthday.
Wow.
John, I hope you're having a wonderful day despite being quarantined. If it's not nice outside, please enjoy the sun from outside my windows and my plant, which is thriving. Thanks for asking.
Happy birthday, John! Woo! You're 32. Breakfast Juice is 32.
What's up, John? Happy birthday. As I'm doing this, Grace is outside recording her video, so it's really funny. But yeah, happy birthday, man.
This is my 11th time recording this. This is really hard. Happy birthday, Jonathan Jen.
I want to say happy birthday.
Oh, wow. Wow, it's Richie.
Mabuhay.
Wow, it's weird.
Wow, this is weird. John, happy birthday. I grew a mustache for you.
Hi, John. Just want to wish you a very happy 25th birthday.
Whoa.
I'm cool.
Happy birthday.
Hey, John.
Oh.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Oh, it's
We're all celebrating you becoming 30 something and
What's up, 我的朋友?
Oh, wow.
我的宝贝. Happy birthday, man.
Seriously?
Before I ship out to the Marines, Navy SEAL, Army thing,
I knew it.
just thought that I'd wish you a happy birthday.
Happy
Whoa,
birthday,
it's John. What the?
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Yay! Happy birthday, John. Woo, 32. We love you guys and we miss you. Hi,
Oh,
John.
it's Liz. What the? Is she moving?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday, dear Jen. Woo! Happy birthday, Jen. Have a good one.
Oh.
Happy
Oh.
Hello, Jonathan. Happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful birthday with Stacy.
Hello, hi, Jonathan. Happy birthday.
Ooh, why is everyone good looking?
Hope your hair is doing better than mine. Just wanted to say happy birthday, and that hope you have a great day. Even though it's crazy times, but I'm sure Stacy will cook you a great meal based on all those Instagrams I've been seeing. But yeah, I just
It's not all the Instagram.
hope you keep playing StarCraft and enjoy the times we talk. So I look forward to teaching you Dota one day. But yeah, have a great day and happy birthday.
We've had a lot of great moments together, talking about the gospel, drinking whiskey, and discussing the plausibility of changing the rules of basketball to more directly favor Asian American players. But I think one of my favorite moments happened just a couple months after we had met. You had reached out to me and said that you wanted to get dinner and drinks. And I think this meant so much to me because I had just started coming to Apostles. We had just kind of met through CG and I was still getting to know everybody. And you had made this conscious effort to invest in me and invest in our relationship. And that's one of my most favorite things about you, John. You always make everyone feel so welcome. You never make anyone feel like an outsider. And that's so huge. I'm so grateful that I've gotten to know you and that I get to be your friend. And I hope that you have an amazing day and an amazing year.
I'm super encouraged by all the fruitful conversations we've had together. Thank you so much for getting me into whiskey. And one of my most favorite memories with you is, so you were the first person I got close to at Apostles. And in the beginning, I was just looking for community. I was looking for a brother I could, grow spiritually with. And I hit you up and I asked if you wanted to get breakfast or something. And so, you and I went to this diner near, I think, Penn Station before you went to work. And we just had, you had your Western omelet. I forgot what I had. But it was just really, really nice to spend that time with you. And I'm so happy that since then we've gotten closer. Brother, thank you so much. I'm always encouraged by the things that you share in our community group and our DNA group. I'm really thankful for your friendship. I'm thankful for how you push me forward in our faith. And I promise that someday I will run a triathlon with you. But until then, I just hope that we can continue our friendship. Yeah, man, I love you, brother. Yeah, I don't know how to end this. Anyways, happy birthday. I really wish we could spend more time together, but because of coronavirus, I guess this will have to do. I promise I will buy you drinks, whatever, whenever we get to meet in person. And for your birthday celebration, we should totally go clubbing. Anyways, I love you, man. Happy birthday.
We just want to take this opportunity to let you know how much we appreciate you and how grateful we are to be your friends. Two things I wanted to let you know I really admire about you are one, that you're always willing to give people around you a fair chance, and two, you're always willing to put in the energy to meet people where they are. I think both of those things are really difficult things to do, but they're things that you do happily, and they're what make you who you are.
And I admire the fact that you are always willing to go first. You're willing to be honest and vulnerable and laugh at yourself. And I think that makes you a really awesome facilitator of community. I also really admire your impeccable sense of fashion, as well as your tremendous contribution to human literature in the form of your live journal.
As a brother in Christ in our community, one thing I really appreciate about you is how you engage with another person, how you talk to them in a very caring way. Whenever I talk to you, I always felt really completely listened to, and I feel like you have this ability to encourage a person in a very loving and caring way. Another thing I really appreciate about you is your skills in Korean and turning that into a Japanese sounding word. And I think that's really, really skillful. Lastly, I just wanted to thank you, John and Stacy, for being our faithful hosts. Without you guys, it wouldn't have been possible to form this tight-knit group of a community group. I really think we are a family And I love that what we've become and what we're becoming, and I have no doubt that, you know, it will grow stronger from here. So I really thank you, appreciate you for allowing us that opportunity. Hope you have a wonderful day. Happy birthday, John.
Is the 11th
And I
time
also
for-
appreciate your childlike enthusiasm. I know that some people give you crap about it, but I think that's a very endearing character about you, and that's you. So I hope that's something that you wouldn't change. Thank you for bringing our little community together, and wish you just the best. Hopefully we can celebrate in person soon. Yeah. Bye.
I know the circumstances aren't great, but I'm sure you're hanging in there. I remember some years ago, 5 years ago, when I was interviewing at Yodel and I had a video interview with you and Gordon. And there were so many challenges on getting the video to work right. I just am thinking about that and how fun that would just be such a sign of the times to come. A true sign of our new video friendship and work, full-time jobs. Well, what a hoot. One of my favorite things about you, John, and I think I said this 2 years ago, is just your ability to listen to people. It's incredible. You're just such a good friend. You always listen and you respond. Yeah, happy birthday, John. And hopefully within a few months, we'll see you again soon.
Our favorite John memory. And the most obvious one that we came up with was the time that you and I went for a drink and Andrew tried to figure out what the status of he was in my life. But we decided not to remember that one because that was too obvious. And my memory...
She doesn't remember that, by the way.
My memory is, I think, more just a general collection of memories of every time you would arrive back for our first CG, for our CG back in Brooklyn. You'd always have your climbing shoes on the back of your bag, and I was always curious about what those shoes were. But just as I kind of got to know you, just seeing what a caring, kind of kind guy who just really loved his community and his friends, and just always so intentional in the way that you have led that life. And just to see that continue is just such a credit to, I guess, the way that God has made you and the gifts he's given you. And it's kind of cool to see how I get to see that now from a different perspective, having reconnected with you through this one, you and Stacey together. So yeah, they're my memories, but Andrew's probably got more interesting ones.
I have many, many memories of you, John. But I just remember the first time meeting you, and maybe the first time hanging out with you. It's kind of like, this guy is a little too similar to me. I don't know if I should hang out with him again. But then, just, even the second or third time hanging out with you, I realized just how awesome of a guy you were and how much I wanted to hang out with you. And even looked up to you too. Because you were like, 0.2 centimeters taller than me with your boots on. But anyway, no, I'm just kidding. I would say, man, I just miss rooming with you, miss cooking. You and George putting me to work to cook or bake something while you guys are doing a really, really complex recipes. I miss just drinking, laughing, and going to steak restaurants with you, and just even being on the train and walking around New York, Brooklyn, Manhattan. I really miss it all, and it's sort of a weird thing when I see your social medias, and it's like you're doing the same thing you were always doing, but doing it with other people. I'm like, no, I wish I was still there. But anyway, happy birthday, man. I really love you. We both miss you, and hope it's a special one this year.
Yeah, despite the circumstances, know that we're still all thinking about you, and it makes us feel better that we can't actually be there physically, because no one's allowed to be there physically. But hopefully you can celebrate at some point when the lockdowns are released. Sending love from LA, and chat to you later. Bye.
How do you like my quarantine here? I think the only time it's been longer is when I was living with you back sophomore year. But yeah, sorry that I couldn't swing by New York earlier this month like I originally planned to. Hopefully you'll forgive me for that one. And overall, despite the circumstances, I hope that you're able to stay calm and have a little bit of fun and just enjoy the fact that we're still all alive and doing well. Congratulations again. Happy birthday. Have a good day. Enjoy yourself. Be merry. All that kind of stuff. Bye.
I know it's sucky to have to celebrate over Zoom and virtual stuff during this quarantine, and hope you guys are staying healthy and happy. Shepard, say hi. Yeah, and stay safe. You're always gonna be a beloved brother to me, and I thank you for always being there. And yeah.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
I guess one of my favorite memories of John is, wow, there's so many, I don't know. Probably when he and I did rally together, but more specifically when we, for some crazy reason, decided to sing for our very last rally that year, sophomore year. We sang Unashamed, which is not crazy for John, I guess, because that's what John does or did in college, lead worship, play guitar, sing. But for me, it was a huge thing, and but it's just one of my favorite memories because that's just who John is, like he's so passionate about what he believes and what he loves, and he very passionately and gladly takes others along on his journey with him. And so I've just always appreciated and loved how he shares his joy and his excitement and his passion in such a visible and relatable way. Okay, that's all.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of.
What is that?
I just wanted to say a quick happy birthday, and that I miss you guys and can't wait to see you sometime again. Hopefully I can visit New York soon, as planned, maybe next year. But I hope you have a really wonderful birthday, and I'm really thankful for you and just your friendship over the years. And yeah, I appreciate how funny you are and how excited you get about a lot of different things, and your wonder of the gospel and just your thoughtfulness in your walk with God. Yeah, happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. Bye.
Hey, John. I am filming this for 2 reasons. 1, because Stacy made us, and 2, to make you jealous of all this freaking nature around me. But jokes aside, I'm thankful that you are my friend. I'm thankful that you've been there for me over the years, and that we've had all these great experiences together. I thank God for that all the time. I just want to say happy birthday and hope that you have a great day.
Just reflecting back on our friendship as well as our time together in New York was just awesome. And as I kind of was doing my own kind of personal work, I realized that I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of lasting friends. But you have always been that friend that we could just pick up where we left off. And I'm just really grateful that every time we have a time to catch up, you always seem like you lead with grace, acceptance, and just a quiet celebration of what God is doing in my life. So I'm really grateful for that. And it just speaks to your character that we can pick up where we left off. And I'm sure that that's what a lot of people are saying about who you are and your friendship with them. It tells me a lot about the fact that you're just such a easy person to connect with and incredibly relational and authentic. And I've always loved that about you. Well, I sound like I'm about to like propose to you or something, which I've done before.
He looks like he's sweating.
But I'm just grateful for the work that God is doing in your life as well as in your marriage with Stacy. And one thing that I want to leave you with, because Eliza is crying and I need to go get her. One thing that you said in our time together when we visited you in New York was that you're just afraid of being a dad. And this is no pressure for you guys to try to get pregnant or have kids or anything like that. I just want to speak into that narrative because I struggled with that too, and I think a lot of people who grew up with just parents with a different attitude, worldview to things, we as their children always wonder if we're going to mess up our kids. And you know, to a degree, we're always going to mess up our kids because we're sinners and we don't have it all together, but I think you would be an incredible dad because of the work that God has done in your life and how God has brought you through so many things and constantly reminding you that through Him there can be incredible work and healing and redemption that can be done in your life. As we've seen throughout our 10, 15, 18 plus years of friendship. And so just want to let you know that that narrative of you thinking that you're going to mess up your kids, that's just, I don't believe that one bit. You will raise, if you do have kids and if God gives you that gift, you will raise your kid in a way where you will ensure that he or she will succeed and thrive in a way that that you wish that you might have had when you were younger. And that's part of the gift of being a dad. In my narrative is that I get to impart something greater, something better, something healthier, more life-giving to Eliza and our future kids. And I believe that can be for you guys as well. And no pressure if you guys still taking time to take kids, but I just want to speak into that narrative. You are who you are because of who God has made you and is continuing to make you more like Christ. And so anyways, love you, man. Happy birthday. Wish I was there.
As we looking for those pictures, one of them is like the first day when you return to our Snell home. Looks like just not too long ago. Thanks God for blessing you with good job and healthy and love God. And the verse is, as for me and our house, we will serve Lord. Happy birthday.
Which house?
Bye-bye.
Anyway, I just wanted to say that I'm so grateful that I've gotten to know you over the past year and a half.
We love you.
We love you.
Oh my gosh.
We really love you. We appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
I guess first of all, I wanted to tell you, you and Stacy are a big part of my New York story. So thanks for having me in your life. I very much appreciate it.
And I'm so happy to have you and Stacy as a friend, both of you. Luckily, to have two of you.
She's hiding.
For the friendship that started from just one. So
I I'm thankful that you are my friend.
How much I appreciate you, and
You are well loved, and we're celebrating here on the opposite coast.
Oh, what the? Ah, some cool pictures. You must have been cracking up when you saw that.
your body is a wonderland. Wow. Love you, man. Talk to you soon.
I knew this one!